everyone, hope you all are doing great today. Welcome to Glamco. If you're new to my channel, do hit the subscribe button. Today's review video is going to be about yet another Indian skincare brand, and this one is called as Reju Skincare. Have you heard about this brand or used their products? If you've not used, do stay tuned in to see what's my reviews and thoughts about this brand. Now, a little bit about the brand, right? The brand name Reju is a Sanskrit word. It actually means that it's pure and authentic, right, in Sanskrit. So I quite like the name, and I like the fact that brands are now more Indian in their approach. Initially, when this brand was launched and they were doing a lot of advertising about their products, I was pretty impressed with their range. Now, they have come up with 3 different types of ranges. One is Nile, another one is Gangotri, and the third one is Jeju. The concept behind this brand is that the ingredients that have gone into this range is actually sourced from that part of the world. So if they're calling it as Nile range, then you will find some ingredients which have been sourced from that region. So that's the concept. And when they launched the brand, right, the product prices were very high. And they were not affordable. Even the cleanser was as expensive as 1,400, 1,500. Cream was in the range of 2,650, 2,800. It was just exorbitantly priced. And I wasn't sure if I have to pick up these products at this price point, right? So I actually contemplated, and in fact, I picked up these products like 5-6 months ago. I didn't find the time to do this review, but today I'm taking out time to do this. The packaging of the product looks something like this. It's a very simple plastic packaging. In fact, all of them have this a pale yellow and different colors. I'm not quite fond of this packaging. I don't know. I mean, they charged very high prices. At least when I picked up the products, I had to pay very high prices like 6-7 months ago. And for this price, I would have expected the packaging to be really classy, like give it in a glass jar and make it look a little beautiful, right? If we have to keep it in our vanity. I do not like this packaging. At least not at this price point. But I have to talk about the product also, whether the products are good or not. So let me start talking about the products also, right? First up, I'd like to talk about the cleanser. Now look at this packaging also. It's in a plastic pump bottle like this. And I think it's all completely plastic. It's not glass also. I quite didn't like the packaging. But the cleanser per se, this one is from their Gangotri range. And it's called as Gangotri Purifying Cleanser. The main intent of this cleanser is to purify the skin completely. So when you use this cleanser, your skin should look squeaky fresh. Now this cleanser comes with very good Indian herbs like Jatamansi and Yashti Madhu. These have been sourced exclusively from the Gangotri Glacier region. These are herbs, basically Jatamansi and Siris. These kind of herbs really help in purifying the skin. They do have antibacterial properties in it, so it will actually help in improving the skin's health also in the long run. I was pretty impressed by the fact that brands are now giving more importance to our Indian herbs and Indian ingredients to formulate their products. This cleanser is not very harsh on the skin. It's very mild, it's moisturizing. In fact, the intent of this cleanser is also to control the oil and sebum production in the skin, make your skin look squeaky, clean, and fresh, right? Also, it helps the skin to keep it away from any acne or breakouts or anything. I would say that this is a very mild and gentle cleanser, and it's a very good cleanser. I must say that I have used this cleanser, I've been using it. I do feel that it doesn't strip the skin of its natural moisture. It does nicely clean the face. It's very mild and a very good cleanser. Coming to the quantity of this has 150 ml of the product, and I do feel that from a quantity perspective, it's good. And even from a pricing perspective, right now they have brought the prices down to the rock bottom level. I'm not sure if the brand wasn't able to sell their products or what was the issue, but when they initially launched, the pricing was so high. In fact, I ended up paying up such prices to pick up the product, like 2,600, 2,700 per product is what I have paid and picked these up. Now I'm surprised to see that the MRP of the product itself has been brought down to 500, 800. I'm not happy with that approach of the brand because they are calling themselves honest and authentic, but this in itself doesn't seem to be the right business practice. I have seen many other big brands who give us offers and discounts, but they don't lower their actual MRP. The MRP remains as is. They may give it out at a 70% offer or buy one get one free or whatever that is, but the MRP shouldn't drop down, right? But I saw that in the Reju skincare website, the actual MRP itself has been brought down to 500, 800, really low prices, which wasn't the case when I picked up the products. So this is something I'm not happy with. But right now, the price which is there on their website for this cleanser, I think it's about 260, 270 change. I can give it in the video, but I feel that at this price point, this cleanser is very good. Now let me move on to the day cream. This one is from their Nile range. This is called as Nile Rejuvenating Day Cream. And the quantity of this is 50 grams. Let me quickly show you the texture as well. You know, when I see the texture of this cream, it reminds me of paint. You know, the paint, Asian paints, etc., what we used to paint the wall. The texture of this is very similar to that. And I'm not sure how a cream can actually be with this texture. Let me quickly show you the cream. It goes well on the skin. It applies well and it gets absorbed also. Look at this. I would say it's not very heavy, but at the same time, it's not very lightweight also. It is somewhere in between. It's deeply moisturizing, comforting and soothing on the skin. I quite like this. It comes with a nice mild fragrance. It's not hard hitting, it's not bothersome. So for those of you all who are fragrance sensitive, I think will also take a liking to this fragrance. The exotic curated ingredients of this day cream is Nilotica shea butter and African sesame oil, which is exclusively sourced from the Nile region, as claimed by the brand. And these ingredients are very moisturizing and nourishing on the skin when used. I can actually feel how smooth the skin's texture has become after using this cream. Basically, the main purpose of this day cream is to keep your skin looking moisturized, soft and supple, and also increase the moisturization and hydration of the skin day by day. The Nilotica shea butter which has gone into this, right? It's rich in omega fatty acids and essential vitamins, which is very helpful and useful in giving that necessary hydration to the skin. African sesame oil is again a very useful ingredient which is rich in omega fatty acids and essential vitamins, which again helps with deep hydration, and it also gives a lot of nourishment to the skin. Basically, this will also work like an anti-aging cream because the ingredients which has gone into it, right, they will slow down the aging process. They do repair the skin cells with daily usage of this. Now, as I said, the consistency of this cream is neither too thin nor too thick, right? So I feel that during summers this cream may not be the best cream for you, because during summers we like some lightweight creams, right? But this one is still good. It gets quickly absorbed and it doesn't get oily or it doesn't look tacky also after using the cream. It now has completely got absorbed into my skin and I don't see any issues with using the cream even during summer. But since the consistency is slightly thicker, right, I feel that it's a very good cream rather during winters and dry seasons. The brand also claims that this does give UVA as well as UVB protection, but I didn't see anywhere if they have mentioned the SPF, so I'm not sure about it. But the brand has mentioned that this cream does give UVA as well as UVB protection. Next up, I wanted to talk about their sunscreen, and this one is from their Jeju range. It's called as Jeju Radiance Sunscreen. This comes in 50 grams and it's SPF 40. Let me show you the texture of this sunscreen as well. Look at this. This again, I feel that the texture of this is quite thick. Do you see it? Because of late the sunscreens that we get in the market are very lightweight sunscreens. You don't really need to spend so much time blending it on the skin, right? But this one, I definitely feel that it takes a while to blend into the skin completely. And it's also a thick sunscreen. Definitely a big no-no for summers, but it has that cooling sensation. As soon as you apply it, right, it is so hydrating and cooling and calming. The fragrance of this is amazing.
Wow!
But if you see this, right, this has a slight oily tinge to it. So after applying the sunscreen, your face will obviously look a little glowy compared to the cream, which I just showed now. Look at this. There's a slight tinge of glow, but of course with time the skin completely absorbs the sunscreen and it will look okay. But that's what I feel, my first impression. Now, as I showed, it comes in this pump kind of packaging, and the cream is also slightly thicker. So I feel that this packaging is not the best or suitable packaging for this kind of thick sunscreen. I feel that for this kind of a thick sunscreen, the brand should have come up with a different type of packaging. Now, I'm not sure if I can pronounce the ingredients which has gone into this correctly or not, because obviously we are not from Jeju. We are Indians, so we're not sure about the ingredients. But the brand has mentioned that the ingredients which has gone into this sunscreen is Jeju Jori and Jeju White Blossom, which is specifically sourced from the Jeju region to formulate this product. The main purpose of this sunscreen, apart from giving you that sun protection, is to also give that even skin tone. It also comes with brightening properties, and it also helps to hydrate the skin. As I said, this is a very moisturizing sunscreen. It's a thick sunscreen also. So it does come with that hydrating and moisturizing impact. Next up, let me talk about the Nile night cream that I picked up. Both day cream and night cream, I picked it up from the Nile range only because I like the ingredients which has gone into this. And let me show you the texture of the night cream also. Again, the texture of this one is also very similar to the day cream, and slightly thicker, not very thick but slightly thick. Look at this. It goes well on the skin, and I feel that for a night cream it's very hydrating, comforting and soothing. I've been using this in fact, and when I get up in the morning I definitely feel that my skin looks quite fresh and rejuvenated. The main purpose of this night cream is to reduce and minimize the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, and also to soothe and comfort the skin, right? It overnight repairs the skin, so you should have a much better looking skin next day morning when you wake up. The main ingredients in this night cream is neroli oil and African sesame oil. Both have been sourced from the Nile region to formulate this product. Now, neroli oil is a very well-known ingredient to work on skin rejuvenation. It comes with those anti-inflammatory properties also, which can help in repairing the skin and also to increase the moisturization in the skin. African sesame oil, as I mentioned earlier, right, it does come with the necessary omega fatty acids and vitamins, which is very useful to the skin. Again, even the night cream, although it's not a very thick cream, it's neither a very thin cream also, as I mentioned, I feel that even the night cream is more useful during winters and dry seasons compared to summers because of the texture of the cream itself. I don't know, it could be just me, but I prefer light creams during summers because we do tend to sweat a lot. But it's not that this cream doesn't get fully absorbed into the skin. It does. It does get fully absorbed, and it's not very thick also, but I still feel, looking at the ingredients that has gone into this cream, I feel that it's more useful during winters and dry seasons. I wanted to also talk about how the brand sent me the products. Brand sent it to me in a box like this with all the jars and bottles inside this packaging. Although I don't see the necessity of this kind of packaging and money being spent on these kind of things, right? Because I don't know what I could do with this box. Maybe I can use it for storage of some of my other things, earrings, etc. This might come handy, but I still feel that brands spent a lot of money in these kind of things and made us pay a very high price for the products. I'm not happy with that approach of the brand. That said, the products that I bought are very useful to the skin. I like those products. The brand also sent to me this Nile cleanser and the Nile toner. There's one more product also in the box which I've not yet opened. Only these products I have used so far, so I'd like to talk about it. Even the Nile cleanser is an excellent cleanser. Same with the toner. I liked both these products and I do feel that the products are very useful to the skin. I'm happy with them. Just that I'm not happy with the fact that I was made to pay very high prices when I bought these products, and now the brand has slashed the products down to rock bottom levels. So this is something, it's not going down well with me. So that's about it, guys. I hope you liked the review that I did on Reju skincare. If you liked my review, you know what to do. Do hit the like button, do subscribe to my channel, and do keep coming back to Glamco for many more content like this. If you want me to review any other product, do leave your comments. Thanks. Bye.